How's everyone doing today?
Oh, tired. Like everybody just said it best. I think we're all tired here.
Yeah.
It's like a common
well, the
thread
problem is
amongst us.
I skate on Sunday night, so I usually get home at around midnight, and you're so wound up from that level of activity that late at night, I can't sleep. I got to get up fairly early for work, so it's mostly just tossing and turning for, 4 or 5 hours and be like, well, I probably slept for at least a half hour or so, and then you just get up and get at it. But it's always a long Monday.
I used to be like that in the second shift. I get home from work. People are like, why don't you just go to sleep after work? It's like, why don't you go to sleep after work? You get home from work, you're up for another 5 hours.
Show them. Why don't you
Me
go to sleep?
too.
You can go to sleep.
If I go to bed right after work, I wake up so stiff and sore.
You need that decompressed time between everything being done and actually conking out for the night.
Yeah,
exactly.
for sure.
I know that
Probably
feeling of getting really amped up because I ride a lovely scooter everywhere I go to save on gas, and I say lovely, but it goes like 75 miles, so pretty damn fast. And every time I get off, it's like I was riding a roller coaster. My hands are shaking, so no matter where I go, it's like I am amped, baby.
I'm picturing Kino from Ninja Turtles 2, that kind of scooter.
Nice.
No, it's a tad bit bigger. So it's a Honda Helix. If anybody wants a Google,
I'm gonna Google it right now.
you go ahead. It looks
Honda
great, so I
Helix.
love it.
Honda
I'm going to
Helix?
Google it right now. Dare me, man.
There you go.
I'm going onto the internet. Watch out. Oh, yeah. That's not too dissimilar. That's kind of cool. It looks like a snowmobile, but with wheels.
I am told that, it's literally from the 80s, but it's been parking around after two rides in the 80s. So when it came to me, it had like barely 1,000 miles on it.
What did Kino ride in
So I'm going to just call you
T2?
Eva.
Those are very popular in Europe.
Actually, there are scooters that can keep up with a lot of motorcycles now. I mean, some of these things they crank right down the road. Some
Not
you can
gonna
only
lie,
take
I
on
like
side streets, but the ones
Oh
that you
my
can
gosh.
take on the highways,
Yeah,
those things
I think
just
I
fly.
got a
That's
black one.
Oh,
that's a death sentence here. You try to drive that thing in San Diego, you're dead. You're dead. Don't even try.
I have no desire to try driving in San Diego ever.
I have no desire
I've
to
heard
go to
about
San
the
Diego.
traffic.
If you ever see a fella doing a wheelie down the road on one of
All right.
those, you know who it
All
is.
right.
I have no desire
It's
to
our
go to
very own.
California or most of the West Coast for that matter. No disrespect to those
Probably
living
for
on
the
the West
West.
Coast.
That's fine. No one blames you. The cities here suck.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Stay away.
used to enjoy
Hey,
going
Kahuna.
out and visiting family in California, but these days I'm staying away.
Hey,
The small towns are still very nice, though. Like, there's some very lovely small towns.
I come from the state of Greta Van Fleet, Ted Nugent, and there's another guy.
Greta
So,
Van Fleet's awesome.
Is that Minnesota?
They're
Minnesota?
actually Greta Van Fleet apparently is from Frankenmuth, Michigan.
Oh, I thought it was Delaware.
Yeah.
I that shocked me. Of course, that's on Wikipedia, so you never really know.
A good point. But I mean, those young kids, they're making the kind of rock nobody's making anymore.
I know.
But and people go, oh, they sound too much like
Sounds like too much like Led Zeppelin, man.
Yeah, it's like, well, is Led Zeppelin making anything new?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, well, no, they
Right.
they don't sound like Led Zeppelin. I'm sorry.
He has a very similar voice, but
Which band are we talking about? Greta
Greta Van
Greta
Fleet.
Van Fleet.
Okay.
Oh, Kid Rock's the other guy,
It's good.
and he's
good road
from
trip
Romeo,
music.
Michigan.
Greta Van Fleet. I need to
I liked
Google
his
that
Bud
too.
Light video here recently. That was fun.
Romeo, Michigan, the land of apples and peaches.
Yeah,
I'm not kidding. That's what they're known for. They have a peach festival, and they have a lot of orchards around there. So you go
wow.
there for fresh peaches and apples.
Nice.
Yeah,
I actually
Georgia
do
peach.
really enjoy peaches.
From the Ultimate Kahuna. You guys are talking about motorcycles without me? How dare you? Well, we weren't talking about motorcycles quite yet. We were talking about scooters. We waited
really
for
aren't
you.
that different.
Now that you're here, we could talk
Very
about
different
motorcycles. I used to ride one. I don't have one anymore, and I miss it. What else can I say?
I
used to
thought
ride
about
a
getting
mini
one of
bike.
those little electric scooters for instead of having to walk everywhere.
Yeah, those motor scooters are called Fagions in GTA.
No, that's not what they're called.
That's actually when James
The
said that.
hard
That's exactly
G
what I was
twice.
picturing.
Right.
Is a Fagion like a type of EV that evolved weirdly, or
Yeah, they
Yeah,
always
sure.
got
Yes,
an
that's what
knockoff
it is.
brand again.
Using Rainbow Stone.
But
Right. Sometimes I'll be lazy and just call my scooter a motorcycle because the state of California requires me to have a damn motorcycle license to drive. Sometimes I'll be lazy. And it gets annoying because I was like, I don't want to do all this motorcycle bullshit. Just get a scooter and be like,
I got the thing here.
Just have good mileage.
So what you're saying is you get on your bad motor scooter and ride.
Yeah.
Does anybody get that joke? Well, a couple people got that joke.
I just thought it was funny.
That's a Montrose. Sammy Hagar used to sing for Montrose.
I did used to have actually a scooter that looks exactly how you think a scooter would look like, specifically just to pass the motorcycle test because they're just easier to do on the smaller bikes.
So, but anyways, Montrose did a song called "Bad Motor Scooter."